Hello, welcome to the NSC Wrestling and Gaming Podcast. I am your host, the Jim Cornette of professional wrestling fans, Nicholas Canfield. Today's episode, it's going to be, in the first half, going to be different. We're not going to be talking about wrestling news yet. I was asked by a couple people to name my top 5 wrestlers. I did not know if it was all time from each promotion, decade. I did not know. They weren't specific. But I figured that'd be interesting. So I'm going to go with WCW, ECW, WWF, WWE, AEW. I know New Japan, ROH, and all that, but it just takes too much time. So let's start off first with WCW. Billy Kidman, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, and Sting. And I'm going to add the faction NWO and Raven's Flock. I'm a big Raven fan. I'm a big Kidman fan, especially when it comes to WCW. There you go. ECW, Sabu, Rod Van Dam. The Dudley Boys in one because, in my opinion, when they stuck together, they were awesome. Separate, not so much. Taz and Tommy Dreamer. Innovator of violence. I love it. WWF now. This is from Attitude Era. So, let's go with Road Dogg, Jesse James, Owen Hart, Kane, go with Steve Blackman, and Albert. WWE now, I'm going to go with John Cena, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Shawn Michaels, Batista. AEW, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, who we're going to be talking about here pretty soon, Miro, and I'm going to go with Hangman Adam Page. Now, like I said, I had people ask me, and I figured, why not? But let's get into some news. And I am pretty excited for this new AEW video game. I don't know if a lot of you have seen it lately, have seen the gameplay, the recent gameplay, not last year's gameplay, but I think like a week ago it came out with Jungle Boy and Darby Allin, and oh my god, it looks phenomenal. I mean, if you watch it, it was only like 30 seconds or something like that, but it showed the entrance ramp, which gave me that old school TNA Impact vibe, and I loved it. Mainly some power moves from Jungle Boy. I don't know if they had that determined like that, predetermined. Excuse me. But, the graphics look phenomenal. Like Kenny Omega said, they're going to take from WWF No Mercy and Here Comes the Pain. And I can definitely see some graphics in there and the detail. They're not stick figures. They're not overly excessive, and they're not too small. They're a little in between. They're like that perfect one between fantasy and reality, and I'm really excited. For what I've heard, there is no date, specific date yet, but, I understand because you want to take time in creating a video game that everybody's going to enjoy, everybody's going to want to play, for it's simple. Like the WWE games, they were pretty challenging to learn. Especially the newer ones. If you were only used to playing, 2005, SmackDown versus Raw, games in that era. Even if you're in New Japan, it's timing based. Yes, it's a little difficult to learn. It took me a good 2 to 3 weeks. But that's about the story of the match. It's about the offense and defense and not just brutally beating your opponent like in the new WWE 2K games. But anyways, I'm very, very excited for that. Now, anybody see Daniel Bryan put the yes lock? I don't know if he's calling the yes lock what do you call it? Before was the yes lock a bell lock? I don't know what he's calling it now, but did you guys see for like a brief second him putting it on Kenny Omega? That felt good. That honestly felt good. As much as I love Kenny Omega, nobody can get higher than Daniel Bryan. That's just in my opinion. Obviously, a lot of speculations whether or not Daniel Bryan is going to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. In my opinion, who gives a fuck? For the last, 5-6 years, the Hall of Fame in the WWE has been a joke. Now, I know a lot of people you disagree. A lot of people will agree with me. It's a joke. And so what if he doesn't get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? The man will be in the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. And that's what counts. The man is one of the greatest technical wrestlers of all time. He's definitely top 3 best wrestlers right now. And, him going to AEW was a fuck up by Vince. Because you knew what you were getting yourself into with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, point blank, since 2010. And you know what type of asset he is to the company. Just like when he, 2013, with the whole Yes movement with Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, he was too small, he was the underdog, didn't look the part. He changed the business. He changed the business. Aside from Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan's one of the better underdogs, the little dogs. Rey Mysterio opened the door for people like Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan put his throne on it and claimed it was his. And to him to go to AEW, along with Adam Cole, WWE is fucking up really bad. And that's all I gotta say. I don't know what the hell Vince is thinking. I don't know what the hell Triple H and Stephanie are thinking. I don't. Changing the NXT logo. I mean, for some people it's not a big deal. For other people it is. Why change what's working? And what's working is not the product itself. It's not NXT. It's not Monday Night Raw. It's not Friday Night SmackDown. They're doing nothing. It's the wrestlers. It's the story writers. The brand itself is there. I mean, that's what we see. We see Monday Night Raw. Okay, we're going to tune in. What's going to happen? Oh, wait. A shitty storyline. God, fuck me. Okay, Friday night comes out. Oh, Friday Night SmackDown. The brand itself is good. Oh, what's that? Another shitty storyline? Jeez, Vince, why don't you put another fucking dildo in my ass? Like, what the fuck? Like, Vince, Triple H, and Stephanie are literally fucking the audience with terrible storylines and terrible wrestling. And that's in my opinion. That's in my perspective. But Jesus Christ, this is terrible. This is terrible. I am just glad we have something else. Something else. Like AEW. I'm glad that New Japan is getting the mainstream they deserve. I love watching them. I love Jay White. I love Okada. They're amazing. And for them not to get the recognition like they did, it's upsetting. But they are now, which I'm happy about. AAA the same way. WWE, those fucking up big time, man. I mean, pathetic. That's all you can say. They're getting rid of the majority of their big star, other talents. Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole. What the fuck, man? I don't know how many wrestlers they've actually got rid of. In the past 2 years, 3 years. That's a lot. I know that. In the past 5 years, I got rid of Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho. 2015 or 16 when they released Cody Rhodes. Paul White, a shit ton, man. A shit ton. And I don't know what Vince's plan is. A lot of speculations was he's going to sell the company. Do I believe it? Maybe. I don't think right now. Maybe in the near future, yes. Maybe not. Maybe, he'll just leave it all to Stephanie and Shane and Triple H and let them fuck it up even more. You don't know. I don't know. The only people that know is Vince and the McMahons. It's a shame because they're bringing that whole company. They're circling around Roman Reigns. I am sick and tired of hearing the name Roman goddamn fucking Reigns. I'm about as sick as hearing his name as I am Aaron Rodgers because I'm a Vikings fan. And when he first came in the WWE, not NXT, in the WWE, as part of the Shield, yes, he was good. I liked it. I liked his first 3-4 years in the WWE. Now he's getting so goddamn overrated and overpowered, and I just don't like it. I really don't. I don't know why they're glorifying this person when he's not Superman. He's just another powerhouse in the WWE with family ties to The Rock and Yokozuna and Rikishi and all them. That's it. That's it. Oh boy. I mean, I remember as a kid only wanting to watch WWE. So excited to put on Monday Night Raw. So excited to put on Friday Night SmackDown. So excited for a pay-per-view. Now I don't even want to listen to the name WWE. Don't even want to hear what the fuck the writers have to say about WWE. And that's upsetting. WWE is worldwide entertainment. Where the fuck's the entertainment at? Yes, worldwide entertainment, world wrestling entertainment, something like that. But who gives a fuck? Where's the entertainment at? All I'm getting is a goddamn soap opera. It's a fucking Disney movie, and Roman Reigns is the evil stepmother, and fucking the Beast and the Beauty at the same time. Jesus Christ.